Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good? So I'm just gonna be quick with these videos. Your boy is recovering, taking his medicine, so his voice sounds good, and I can talk without much pain. So I do apologize for any bad audios and stuff like that. But with this week's episode of, it's so hard to choose now with all these good shows, Doctor Stone. Um, we are in it now. This is it. This is the time where, after seeing we had no casualties, casualties can certainly start flying up the number bracket for what is about to come. And unfortunately, this is what I expected. This is something that I truly saw coming, and I love the fact that they're not hiding away from it. Was the fact that as soon as the two strongest people that are the most capable, that are the most showcased to be killers, they just wrecked house. Everything just the whole entire win turned to a loss just because two people showed up. That's how bad it is. Sure, the other army people showed up eventually. I mean, it wasn't hard to hear all the commotion, I'm guessing. But those people didn't really matter if they could have made some gunpowder. But now that you have two people here that will probably run through every single person you got trying to protect you, not to mention they're all trained in the art of not killing right now, so they have this rule that they're not going to kill. I say to hell with that rule because of these people are not going to abide by it. These people are going to try to cut your throat, poke your heart, and, you know, stab your brain. Anything that's lethal, they're going to do it. On the other side, they might not. And that's because, just like how we've seen with the actual main leader of this team of science haters, he's not one for death. Sure, he wanted to kill the science king because he would bring back an era of time where adults just went to war with themselves, where they, killed each other over certain stuff. What he doesn't get is that's every single freaking timeline. And it makes me so angry that he's so dumb in this sense. So you're telling me cavemen weren't killing each other over, their foods and their wives? You're telling me we didn't go, like, Indians weren't killing each other, each tribe? Africa, we had people killing each other just because there were different tribes. So all of these people that were using arrows, spears, and other methods were still killing each other for the things they had. And guess what? Those people that were getting killed, they looked for more powerful ways to protect themselves. So to tell me that you're gonna live this, we're gonna live this really great life where no one is gonna be in these problems. Okay, brother, as soon as you get sick and you can't fight as well as you can, guess who's gonna try to take over? The guy who loves to kill. You know what the guy who loves to kill is gonna do? He's gonna kill everybody. I'm sorry, I'm explaining the obvious. The guy that loves to kill, what is he gonna do? That's my problem with this stupid thought process. Because regardless of whatever path you take, it's going to lead to turmoil sooner or later. I understand he wants to do it to a point where there's not as much damage done, I guess, but fire, big water waves, earthquakes, snowstorms, hurricanes. Do I need to go on? It's a natural disaster at any given time. Why not have ways to prevent or ways to understand when those disasters could be forming with science? You might know when an earthquake just occurred than just standing there and be like, oh, maybe we're all going to die. You might be able to know when certain stuff is coming if you let science build upon itself. All that being said, this was an amazing episode. I love what they're doing. I'm really surprised the arrow guy got hit already, knowing that they were coming, knowing that they're as deadly as they are. You're telling me you didn't use all your powers to hear that spear coming, bruh? You didn't hear all that? You didn't hear that spear coming? Sorry. But hopefully things don't turn to the worse and the Science Kingdom loses a bunch of casualties to this, because the other team has no reason to hold back, and that's the scariest part about this war, is one side is untethered unless their leader says something. And even if the leader does, the second in command, I don't see him following that order for very long if he's not in the sight of his captain. Well, with all that being said, everybody, I hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I'm your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you very soon. Peace.